So, welcome back. I still remain Belo Emmanuel Adekunle. So, this is the concluding part of my presentation. Yeah. So, I gave the payouts after the 30 days. So, which I said for the week one, we have 5,382, 5,382,600 and 20% growth plus $20 times 17,942 plus 1,794,200 times 10%, then plus 5,382,600. Yeah, which will give us 7,535,640. Then for week two, we have 1,345,500 times 30% growth plus $20 times 4,485 plus 448,500 times 10%, plus 1,245,500, which amounts to 1,883,700. Week three, we have 30% of 336,300 plus 20% times 1,121 plus 448,500 times 10% plus 1,345,500. I'm still taking for week two, which amounts to 1,883,700. Week three, we have 30% of 336,300 plus 20 times 1,121 plus 112,100 times 10% plus 336,300 amounts to 470,820. In week four, we have 30% of $84,000, then plus $20 times 280 plus 280,000 times 10% plus 84,800, which amounts to $170,600. Then the grand total is 10,007,760. So, like I said, with the recent development, which involved the holiday activities registration, which have dropped drastically to 75%, the following measure will be implemented in order to keep the system running and good, to be good and to be healthy. Yeah, we introduce pulse mode. With this, all contribution will be divided into two quadrants before and after the announcement of the pulse mode. Then two, we will freeze the Marvel pending the pulse mode is lifted and registration activities resumes properly. Next. So for any GH request by the participants at this period, some calculation will be used, which is current pH minus total GH times X, depending on the available fund, where X is a coefficient determined by the team. 4. We will delay the matching of the provide up request a bit in order to balance get up, because based on the current calculation, The first days of Marvel will be extended to at least 1 more week even after the payment have been made to enable the team keep the system running. Tax 5. Sorry. Yeah, your plan didn't work out. You do not have enough new registration and new deposit to cover the cost of the current deposit. It is necessary to analyze the plan of the action in the situation. What are the resources? How many participants, contribution, etc. are needed to get this situation resolved? Due to lack of funds, there are delays in payment. The old participants seeing that neither make their own contribution nor attract new members. Now, we don't have the right number of new participants to register and contribution to cover the previous contribution. As a result of our field plan, the following action come will come to be: 1. Go back to the drawing board and establish what went wrong, mistake and negligence. How many participants and contribution we will need to stay afloat, the needed resources and tools to help us get back in operation. Start all over again from the beginning and avoid future recurrence. Now, continue. So, after this, the next line of action is to engage in the following: save MM in Thailand from restart and balance up our weaknesses in the previous month and also stabilize the system. And we have to teach them the ideology and calm their fears. Yeah. Then the training of guiders. Yeah, that one will help a lot to be useful. So they will also know what it entails. Then introduction and strong promotion of the use of Bitcoin, which most participants are naive of, or they don't even know about it. So we enlighten them about it too. Then testimonial video of all participants must be shared on Facebook timeline, tagging at least 50 people each. Yeah. Then if we have 1,000 timelines, we will reach well 100,000 people, which will result to the participant averagely 30,000. You sign up, then we get more deposits. So excuse me. Yeah. So sorry about that. So tax 6. Tax 6. Tax 6. During this month, delay in payments increased to 7 days. Referral activities almost reduced to 0. The old member do not attract anyone and do not make contribution to. In virtue of this situation, a pause mode is implemented in which all the old members are frozen and will be available for withdrawal when the situation will right itself. New deposit grow as per old condition. Yeah. Are frozen and available as usual. Make your plan of action for another month. Resources, contribution member, etc. So, so with respect to the recent developments As pause mode will be activated, old Marvel will be frozen for old Marvel will be frozen and Marvel growth will cease pending when the system is fully functional. Then we will create a YouTube channel to broadcast video of happiness and other MMM related videos. Since our plans are not working as expected, we will sensitize and explain to them what pause mode is all about. We will work hard to rebuild the trust. Yeah, to rebuild the trust in the community. Yeah, by educating them on past experiences from other countries. Yes. We will have to continue with the teaching of MMM ideology and work towards eradicating their fears, panic, and the way some people start registering and increasing the number of participants we have at hand and also the available funds. So, and more guidance and leaders on trials and increase of referral bonus to about 15% will be useful so as to get bonus for testimonial video. Yeah, 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 testimonial videos. Then we also increase to about 7%, and this will continue as far as the pulse mode is active. Yes. Community is restored back to its former glory. Okay, the pulse mode continues till the community is restored back to its former glory. The pulse mode will be lifted. The increment will be reverted back to what is used to be. Then complete transparency of MMM will also go long way in reverting the community back to full functionality. We will try to be more active in the communities and always be on ground. We will make them to understand that MMM is a community of people, by the people and for the people, not engaging in seminars and presentations daily to the end of the pulse mode. Lastly, we will also carry out an intensive sensitization on how this community works and the importance of constant PH and EA to the growth and the betterment of the system and community at large. So your efforts have been insufficient to reverse the situation. The restart took place, all the old marbles are removed. We start to work from the beginning. Serious negative impact of the members and unfavorable responses, one or two negative articles in the mass media, and you have to make a fresh start in such condition. Plan of action under the specified condition for a month. So first thing we need to do is uh, to go into our proactive measures. So the week one, you have to introduce online reputation management. So RM, online reputation management, then week two, rigorous awareness, non-stop seminar and presentation. Introduce concept of Bitcoin and also increase the Marvel growth to compensate them for outsourcing help from other countries through testimonial video. Also promote MMM Thailand through social group and media. So the results. First of all, we will consult with the leaders of MMM in other countries, especially those around them, and the founders of the community Sajimabude. With this trust will be restored to the community. Next is to evaluate is a total evaluation of our work so far, try to correct our mistake to avoid restart from ever occurring here again. We will educate them more on the concept of exchanging with Bitcoin. Then we will embark on massive awareness of what restart means and the situation at hand, and we shall also source funds from other countries by registering participants globally. Non-stop seminar and presentation, that will also be of help. That will also be of a good help during this period of time. And also increment of marble growth from 30 to 50%. Yeah, the few months and revert back to the original growth rate when the system is back to normal. Then we will ensure that the leaders guide preach the true ideology of MMA, transparent and not being carried away with the bonuses attached to a leader or a guider. Tools and knowledge acquired. Tools and knowledge acquired. A 12-man team with a registration target of at least 10 people daily. High speed of internet broadband for communication, training and advertising of MMM ideology. Mm, yeah, yeah. A high speed of internet broadband for communication, training and advertising of MMM ideology, training of people on MMM ideology, training of people on the ideology, how it works, benefit, rules, and risk. With the following knowledge, we require from the guided school creating of Facebook community, front page, YouTube channel, Google Doc, sheet and slide, Bitcoin wallet, etc. A team was also to promote MMM in Thailand and MMM globally. Yeah. So we are able to create a rollout payment plan using the knowledge of SWOT analysis to implement it. We capitalize on the strength and opportunity of the community and try to avoid and be aware of its strengths and weaknesses. We also adapted and obeyed the rules and cultures of the Thailand. We also promoted several offline events, charities as well, making them to keep into the ideology of enemy and also register to the financial to be financially free. Yeah, we also established the ideas of peer-to-peer exchange and taught Nigerians living in Thailand to send money across using a Bitcoin. Yeah, these are the in a knowledge tools used and knowledge acquired. So thank you very much. Together we can change the world. Thank you.